Hi Aquas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a career reading that can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you'd like to book a personal with me, my calendar link is down below in the description. If you want to follow me on social media when I'm not on YouTube, it's at Tawana Antoinette everywhere. And if you'd like to subscribe to my Patreon to learn more spiritual education with me, that's also down below. Let's start. The energy surrounding you is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And this is so funny because this card talks about the age of Aquarius. And I've spoken about that on this channel before. If you don't know what that is, you can go back to a couple of videos ago where I did the Great Conjunction. I was explaining what that meant and how some people say that that alludes to the coming age of Aquarius. Different astrologers have different perspectives on when this age will start, but it's of no debate that we are currently in, that's where we're headed. If we're not already there, that's where we're headed. Or we're in a transition period to get there. So this card talks about birthing new things, new ideas, new creations, things that have never been done before, maybe by you or by your friends or by your family members, just a newer way to do stuff. I feel like as this relates to your career, it talks about probably ideas that you have, that you're the only person who has done these things in the way that you're thinking of doing them, or in your family or friendship circle, you're traveling the path that is unbeaten, just a path that is individual to you. It just talks about difference, like embracing newness, embracing innovation, embracing difference. So if you've had any kind of ideas that you've been thinking, okay, how am I going to do this, or how, or any kind of interest that I feel like you've been thinking about making into a project or a business or a career or a project or something like that, I feel like that's what this reading is going to talk about. And also, I feel like they're like nudging you to explore those things, explore where these creative ideas are pushing you. Because one thing about Aquarius, you guys are the innovators, I believe, of the zodiac. I feel like an Aquarius's mind is such an interesting place for me to kind of peruse and discover, because you guys think of things differently. And I know a lot of people always say Aquarius people are known as the humanitarians of the zodiac, and also Aquarius gets a bad rep for being people who are really good at detaching. But I feel like in terms of a collective perspective, that's how Aquarius really shows their concern. Not necessarily on an individual perspective, like they're not going to be the signs that are like, oh my God, I care about you, like come get this care. But I feel like holistically, when looking at things in a broader context, I feel like this is a sign that wants progress and wants better conditions for us as a collective group of people. So this is cool to see this come out for your career. All right, let's jump in. We have the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Judgment. So let's clarify. Could this be that you're thinking about a way to make something successful? I feel like you're making a final decision. You've been thinking probably about how to do something, and this could be probably something publicly, like something that you'd have to get the engagement of others with to probably make it successful. And you've been scared to go in that direction, but you're making a final judgment call on how to pursue something. That's the energy that's the overall energy I'm getting from your reading. But let's clarify the Six of Wands. What's the Six of Wands? Clarify the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is clarified by the Six of Cups. Let's see if you have any more sixes in this reading. No more sixes. Okay. So to me, this energy of six, I want to go into a little bit. So when you see if you've been seeing 666, any of you, this is an angel communication urging you to change your thoughts. Usually 666 comes about when we're thinking of something in a negative way versus thinking of it in a more positive way, in a more empowered way, that we can do something, we can achieve this. So if you've been seeing 666, this is just a note to you. Try, whenever you have a thought, doubting yourself, doubting how you're going to do something, especially in your career, just try to nip it in the bud and almost like erode that thought with another positive thought, like, okay, I don't know how this is going to be done, but I imagine like a solution. You know, that way you're manifesting good things instead of manifesting fear, because we are the ultimate creators of our reality. Okay, so wanting success with something I feel like that you hold very close to you, very dear to you. This may be a personal project that you have not shown anyone, or if you have shown people, it's like a really close friend or really close person or whatever. So you're holding something to your chest. And this could possibly be something too that you were good at, you've always been good at since you were a kid, like growing up. It's like something that you've just excelled in, or you just really, really like it. It just brings you joy. But I feel like this is something that you've been doing for a while. I think this is in the realm of your creativity too. Clarify the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Alright, Four of Swords is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So you have this thing and you've enjoyed doing this thing since you were however many years old. I feel like it's been a couple of years that you've been doing this thing. But you're thinking about, how do I make money out of this? And you've been brainstorming, like, how do I do this? How am I going to monetize this? How do I make sure that what I put in is what I get out of this thing? Clarify the Judgment. Why is the Judgment here? Too many. I'm going to take these. I feel like I should take these. Alright. Judgment is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So you're finally making a decision on... I feel like you're finally going to be coming into the awareness of what it is that you're supposed to do. And also coming out of an energy where you're feeling defeated. It's almost like being in your head this long, or being in your head, staying in this state of Four of Swords, which is thinking and overthinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and planning and thinking and thinking. I feel like that's what will keep you stuck. Like, it's like the more you stay in that state is the more defeated you will feel. So I feel like you're being nudged to like make a final decision and start doing. Like, there's no time like the present. Start acting now. Put in some kind of action plan for something that you can start actioning now towards this. So that's the energy you're coming out of. You're coming out of the brainstorming phase. If you haven't yet, you're being urged to come out of the brainstorming phase and the thinking and the thinking and the thinking and the thinking, to actually start doing something, because that's what's going to build your momentum. Clarify the Justice. What's the Justice here? Why is the Justice here? Justice is here because of the Seven of Swords. Okay, this is actually very, very interesting energy to get, because the Seven of Swords talks about sneaking away. It talks about doing something under the radar, hush hush, and then the Justice comes and it clamps down on that energy. Like, you're not going to sneak out of this one. Like, Justice is basically the eyes of the universe watching us all. It's karma, it's fate. It's talking about anything that you do, receiving the karmic balance for that, whether that is good, whether that is bad. So I feel like this is just here to say that you can't really like trick the universe. The universe knows how much work you're putting into something, no matter how much you're like manifesting and brainstorming and whatever. If you're not putting in the work, you can't trick yourself and you can't trick the universe. You need to it's almost like this energy of, yes, you're good, but if you're not doing the work, you're not going to get the rewards. You're not going to get what you're supposed to get out of it. So just be mindful that you're not tricking yourself into believing, well, maybe I'm not going to do well at this thing because I haven't really been getting the results that, or I don't think that it's going to be received in this way. No, have you been putting in the work to get those results? Like, really be honest with yourself. Have you really been working hard at this thing? How many hours of the week do you put into this thing? The time that you are spending and hanging out and like having fun, not saying that we shouldn't have fun, but maybe like, could you perhaps channel some of that fun time to this thing? How seriously are you taking this thing? Because as much as you put in is what you will get out. So just an energy to be mindful of. Don't like trick yourself into believing I'm not going to succeed, I'm not going to get the results, because you need the work to get those results. You need hard work for anything. All right, and besides that, as I say hard work, we have the Queen of Wands that talks about confidence and determination. So perhaps that's the energy that you're kind of needing to channel a little bit more, to feel like you need to be your own biggest supporter before you get other people to support you. Because if you don't believe in you, how are you going to convince other people to believe in you, your product, your service, whatever this creative idea is that you've been good at? How are you going to make money and sell something to someone that you don't even believe in? So this is the energy of believing in whatever you have to offer first. You being the first fan of your work so that others can tap into the energy of you. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Maybe you've been struggling with confidence a little bit. As I said, that the Devil card came out. So the Devil card talks about being chained to ego. Probably, something just came to me. Maybe thinking how you're perceived. Just being trapped to things, opinions of others, whatever this Devil represents for you, whatever kind of fear you're having, or whatever thing you're being chained to that's causing you not to be confident in yourself. You have to free yourself from this to be able to tap into the Queen of Wands. Like, I'm going to get this, I'm going to go do this. The Queen of Wands never loses, and anything this queen or king wants, they will get, because this is the person to make it happen. So just an energy for you to get out of doubting yourself. This could be self-doubt, it could be self-sabotage, it could be being tied to people's opinions, this could be being tied to toxic company, this could be being tied to relationships that deplete your energy. So whatever this represents for you, I feel like as you watch this reading, it will come to mind. That's what's blocking you from your confidence to pursue whatever this thing is. So just a cue to you to just make some adjustments if you want to action this item or this thing that you want to do. We're ending the reading with the Page of Swords, so let's clarify. What is the Page of Swords? Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here? Alright, so the Page of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups. And I love the way this reading is ending, because the Page of Swords talks about remaining curious, remaining in the phase of learning, remaining open and teachable. And it's just saying here that yes, you have an amazing idea, or yes, you have an amazing talent or skill or whatever this is that you want to do, but that will only take you so far. Challenge yourself to learn more. Are there people who have done similar things, even if they're not there aren't people who have done exactly what you want to do? Like, are there people who have done similar things? What are the structures people are using now to like put out their creative work? Can you look into that? Is there something more that you can learn? This is just saying here there's more to learn, so you need to be open to go and learn it, and always have that curiosity, because you're in the Page energy right now, which is not even a knight, and you're trying to get to Queen and King status, which is the mastery of something. So just remain open I feel like that's what's going to get you into the emotional fulfillment and the material fulfillment that you're looking for. So the money will come, and the joy in the creation of whatever this is will come, but you also need to challenge yourself to learn more too. So today, look for a Udemy class, look for a person to teach you, like, just keep learning, keep your mind sharp. All right, so is that it? Yes, I think that's it. So let's get some advice for you. Remember to like this video, guys. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. You can also feel free to hit the bell so you'll know when new videos are out on my channel. All right. Advice for Aquarius. Okay, can't shuffle today. Advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Advice for Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's the advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? There we go. Deep knowing. This is card number 43. This is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them. Take the risk and act. That was your reading. Within you, there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations. I hate that word. It's machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective. The energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. So I hope you guys know that I believe in you, Aquas. I went on that description of Aquarius placements because a really, really close friend of mine is an Aquarius rising, and I really enjoy her brain. So you guys tap into this energy and do what you need to do and action those ideas so that we can all benefit from them as a collective. So guys, I hope this reading helped you. If it did, remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.